What's going on, YouTube? Look, I've been trying to make these videos for a few months now and they never come out right when I try too hard. So fuck it. I'm not gonna act like a professional or an expert on anything I'm talking about. I just like running my mouth. I understand that some things are not meant for me to understand, and some things I understand are not able to be explained. But I do have an uncanny ability to sniff out bullshit from a distance. That's all I want to do. Tell you how I've been tricked and how I see everyone around me being tricked. Like using money as a replacement for human energy. See, all paper money really is a physical manifestation of your energy and attention, your focus. See, your need and will to survive have been taken advantage of for far too long. Humans are an evolving species. Today, we still hold on to old genetics and instincts that, with the help of popular media, are rooted in fear, survival instincts. That's all we've ever known our whole human existence, or we would be led to believe until recently. What we are doing now is far crazier than any sci-fi flick you've ever seen. In first world countries, most people do not know how to supply themselves with food and water without a store. They can't build adequate shelter on their own and must hire specialists. Shit, if everyone that smokes cigarettes had to grow and cure their own tobacco, we'd have a lot less smokers. But the magic money is strong. If every heroin addict in the United States had to grow poppy and go through the entire chemical process of manufacturing heroin, I bet we would have a lot less heroin addicts as well. But if it helps you to believe that all of the illegal drugs in the country come from historically massive hidden criminal laboratories all over the world that are so secret even the most secret government agencies don't know about them, then so be it. Believe it if you must. But when and where would the line be drawn for you? In order to heal, one must address the source of the pain. It's like a sore foot that you try to work on. Eventually the pain gets bad enough to make you limp and walk funny and commit an odd amount of pressure on an odd part of the foot. Without relieving the pressure, other parts of the foot and eventually the leg and hips would begin to hurt from the muscles, joints, and bones being forced to operate unnaturally due to injury. This can lead to permanent deformities. The same with replacing energy, effort, skills, and experience with money, technology, and convenience. This is having a crippling effect on the humans committed to living in a system ran by the belief in money, technology, and convenience. Humans are evolving. This means that every step forward is new territory and must be explored, examined, dissected, talked about, and fought over. And then it seems to disappear. But does it really? No. What happens is that the masses finally agree or agree to disagree on something and move on to the next thing like they figured it all out. At one point in human existence, we lived in almost symbiotic relationship with nature. We lived off of the land. We worked hard day in and day out to make and improve shelter, hunt, gather, farm, or grow food, raise children. We cooked every single meal over a fire made by wood from trees felled by the man to eat the meal. We could recognize animal tracks and droppings. We were survivalists to the core because we had to be. Today is different. We flip a switch for light whenever we need it. We have gas and electrical powered fires able to start a second after the thought of hunger is realized. We have meals that ready in less than a minute in the microwave. We have cars, planes, and boats to travel. We send messages to people anywhere in the world. At the click of a button, we are able to let anyone know exactly what we are thinking without ever saying it out loud, in mere moments, and most of us have no idea how we do this. You wouldn't be able to discover the World Wide Web in a million years. This is magic, and people of the old days knew nothing in comparison. Now, children are raised in this new world entirely and will never be able to really understand what it took to make all of this possible. The new world is one in which humans enter a symbiotic relationship with technology. Technology cannot exist without human beings, and soon human beings will not be able to exist without technology. That is why all of the AI scary videos of taking over the world and wiping out humans is bullshit. More likely humans using technology to kill other humans and blame it on a fake AI takeover and evil plot. But if technology just failed or malfunctioned like it tends to do, and it cannot be fixed immediately, we might be in some real trouble. That's why people will go crazy and kill each other or rob each other, because they don't know how to do anything for themselves when it comes to the bare necessities. This is why it's so easy to scare the population. Not a lot of people have the skills necessary to feel completely comfortable and confident in one's ability to survive if you suddenly found yourself in a new environment with nothing and no one but yourself to rely on. We get tricked into believing in the magic of gurus and self-help books and websites. We get hooked into products that we couldn't imagine living without, and then we sit at home and want more out of life. friends you grew apart from, should have went to school, stuck at this job, you know the thoughts. You want a nicer house? Cool, go build it. Oh wait, you can't. You wish you had more food in the house and you didn't have to pay so much money for food. Cool, grow it. Same story. You want a new job? Create it. You don't know how? Too bad. See, the house, the car, the job, you could literally build any of those from scratch if you had the skills, but most of us don't. Truth is, even if you had all the materials to build your dream home and the knowledge to do so, you would still have a hard time because of laws and certificates that you need to get, code requirements. Shoot, do you even own the land? You get the point. Society is being created in this way, purposely to control your access to information and then control what you do with this information. This rigid control system is what has allowed the same people to stay in power for so long. But the magic works behind the scenes, in the minds of the population. See, we bestow our great gift of belief in this flawed system, created in cooperation with the evil one itself, and generate the power needed for this system to work properly. It all starts with a story told to children all over the new territory. A story about their heavenly Father and the sacrifice he made with the promise to bring forth heaven on earth and save all of the people that submit their will to the heavenly Father. In the story, there is an evil one who is crowned Prince of Darkness, ruler of the world. He is the ruler of this world. He is the authority here on earth. Authority, meaning the story is told from the grand point of view of this evil one in order to have people think that he is the heavenly Father told about in the story. This is false, and why there is so much confusion about the story, because people know something is wrong. This is why there are details missing from the story that shouldn't be. See, in order for the story to be physically written, humans had to write it. The ruler of this world has certain rights as ruler, which include being able to influence the minds and spirits of humans, because humans are only vessels of spirits, souls, and consciousness. And that is the level of operation of all gods, devils, demons, angels, and technology. Demons and angels alike manifest at the level of thought. All of your thoughts are influenced by other forces, and none of your thoughts are 100% your own original thoughts. This is simply because your vocabulary is limited. The English language was discovered and implemented long before your birth and was made to control the words you know by selectively adding words to the dictionary to make them official, therefore controlling the amount of information you can access and pass on. The important information is the stuff you come up with on your own about how life has been working for you. Have you noticed any patterns in your life that let you know what you're doing is right or wrong? Are you communicating properly with yourself? Have you checked in with your heart, soul, spirit, your mind lately? Do you just ignore the thoughts when a person you used to know pops into your mind? Maybe they needed help that day and were mentally reaching out for a friend without even knowing it. Do you ever see repeating numbers? Ever ask why? Ever have very vivid daydreams or sleeping dreams? Ever try to look around and gather details while you're having the vision? You might be surprised to find out that 9 times out of 10, you're not even in the body you remember having when you're awake. Strange, I know. My point is, we all live deep within a secret world generated by magic of the mind. Only the mind's eye will be able to pull it into focus for you. Start to question things and have faith that you can find the answer. But the important things in your life. Stop being lazy and learn how to listen to yourself and talk to your creator. Ask for guidance of the great one that created you and nursed you from death into life. Magic will start to happen all around you, slowly and in small ways that eventually add up to create a whole new world. Anyway, good luck out there. What's going on, YouTube?